Hey, hey. Good to see some folks here. We are back with another episode of our solo self-found Paladin. So today we're going to be shooting for at least 25, maybe 26, who knows. The EXP in Soleil is pretty good. So I think we cut off the last stream. I was 22, near the end of 22. So obviously now I am rocking 24. I got Symbol, which is really nice. Next level I get Soothe, which is good, but not like the biggest deal ever. And then of course 26 we get our Undead proc, at which point we'll return to Unrest and we'll start rocking the zone. Ah, good to know, Vault Boy, thank you for that. I'll have to fix that. This is actually kind of bad right here. So the young goblins, even though they're blue, they can be rogues, and they put out a ton of DPS. We'll see. At least this one won't run this way. Good to see you, by the way, Vault Boy. Alright, we should be good. This guy's level 19, it's not bad. Right, dude, I hope my shirt is not foreshadowing. This was like an early Christmas present, Dark Souls shirt. Dude, it's ridiculous that I'm not out of melee range right here. Look at this. How am I getting hit? Thank you, thank you. So we started a little bit early tonight. It's just kind of the way the winds blew, I suppose, in terms of free time. But very happy to be able to start a little bit early. We'll see how long we can go with things. Root's about to break here, and this guy's gonna jet. All right, there we go. So yeah, we're doing Soul A. The EXP here is great. If you guys remember from my classic Zem list, which you can access by typing !Zem in the chat, Soul A has the best Zem of any dungeon in Classic. Zem being a zone experience modifier. So our EXP here is going to be really good, but it's also super dangerous. Like, just running around, if I get a moment of lag or something, I could launch myself right into lava. There are wizard mobs, which will root and nuke for a ton. There are shamans, which will dot me up and slow me. And they'll also give all the other goblins like HP buffs and Spirit Wolf. So a lot of logistical problems coming in here that we're going to have to deal with and overcome. On the plus side, our bind wound is now nearly maxed out. It's like 142. So I get a really good chunk of HP back every time I use a bind wound. Oh, summon Interruck. All right, right off the top. Yeah, so I do have, I've got some new channel rewards, nothing too fancy, but I went through and I pulled a lot of the EQ models and animations. I opened them in Blender, made transparent little elements with them, and so now you can summon some of your favorite Everquest mobs. Don't spam them, or else you'll waste your points. I need to make an audio trigger because one of the things I hate is that if you look in this left window over here, it says you begin to bandage yourself, and the cooldown for bind wound is just a little bit faster than the act of bandaging yourself. So you can like start your cooldown over. If I were to use bind wound on cooldown, it would start a second bind wound, and it would not finish it twice. So I need to do an audio trigger actually for it. The bandaging is complete, so I can be lazy about it. Oh, Big Liak with the pointless Raz, the rat misc. Actually, I think Raz is messed up right now. We're gonna see. Yeah, there we go. That big black box. I need to go edit his for transparency. I forgot about that. So Raz is basically just on there to be a jerk or to show off if you have a ton of channel points saved up. My personal favorite is the werewolf. I think it looks the best. Here comes Estrella. Another Innerrook, all right. Hopefully you guys can hear the audio with those. Wherever possible, I've paired them with their actual in-game audio. All right, sure. You want to see the Freedy? As I get more time, I'll keep playing around with these and try to do cooler and cooler things, adding maybe some more stuff too. Glad you guys like them. But of course, the werewolf is by far the best. Nice, Fleeting Fury proc. What's up, Lord Zev? All right, we got 2 werewolf redemptions. I hope this one werewolf redemption will satisfy both. Lame. There we go. So I managed to get the werewolf like where he really looks like he's there attacking. Uh-oh. Someone says he's going to be doing a power level group here soon. It's bad for us. What's Happy Feet? Dina, summoning a werewolf too. Okay, there you go, Dina. A quick one. What's up, Rick? Good to see you, man. As always, last Friday, I guess just a couple days ago. Wow, it seems like it's been a lot longer, but just a couple days ago, we started a new community Discord for the channel. So if you jump in there, you'll be able to mess around between streams with us, get some previews of upcoming effects and stream projects. You can also see pictures of my collection of nonsense behind me and stream setup. My ever-evolving game room back here. All right, Big Happy Feet, helping us out. Thanks, Happy Feet. Oh God, it's It's running. Root. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. Most of these mobs will run. If they have Spirit of Wolf from a nearby shaman, it could get really sketch. And then, like, if you're sprinting around trying to chase them around this lava area, the wizards always have their stupid shielding buff on, which makes them pretty resistant. Usually the wizards will resist my root like 2 or 3 times. So I've got to be really proactive about keeping it on them once we get to like 50%. Meanwhile, they're just like nuking me from orbit. In a rook. All right. Yo, what's up? Big 5-3 gold. Here you go, Dino. Innie with the shadows on. Oh yeah, Leok, that would be awesome. Because I have literally never once accepted one. Bull, I'm so sorry. Raz is broken. I'll show it to you, but he's gonna look terrible. I owe you one next time when I fix him. I'll give you a longer one. I saved it without the alpha layer. If anyone knows what that means, basically, but that's why there's no transparency on that. It's a quick fix, but I have to go mess with it in Blender. So Vivi, recently the parent company sold Everquest and some of their other MMOs, and when they did that, the new company published the stats, and it turns out Everquest is still pulling in a ton of cash and is very popular. Thanks, Leok. Big Showtime, what's up, dude? Thanks for the bits, man. Dude, Showtime, I feel like you and me are just passing bits back and forth. To the benefit of Jeff Bezos. Dude, the Interrook is scary. I need to make it like supersized so that it's like the real effect of Interrook attacking. Like you're looking at him from like this perspective. Local lore. All right, Solsec A, local lore. Okay, so we're here in Solsec A, which is basically a set of caverns connected to Nagafin's lair in the Lava Storm Mountains. If you were to view this, especially in like the classic like Lava Storm Mountains area before the revamp out there, you'd see that this is like in a huge lava pit, and all the caves are set up around that lava pit, both Soul Road Temple, Nagafin's lair, and Solsec A, aka Solsec's High. So that big lava field that's in the middle of all those is called Solsec's Fist, and it is literally the place where they say that the god of of fire, Solsec Ro, punched Norath in a fit of rage, leaving behind magma from his hot blood, and that kind of formed this ecosystem. Now, when he did that, he inadvertently left a powerful magical artifact deep within the crust of Norath's earth. What is it called? It's called the Heart of Fire. And if you ever look when you raid Nagafin, the Heart of Fire is that huge red gem that's sitting above Nagafin. Most people don't look at ceilings when they are raiding dragons, but if you ever look at the ceiling, there's this giant red like ruby above Nagafin's head, and that is actually the Heart of Fire. Oof, we don't want to mess with that wizard, I don't think. So let's check this out. Oh shit, this is bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Now it's bad. Wait, I might have just got social from that AE pool. I might be fine. So we'll root this blue. We should be straight. But yeah, so anyway, that whole crater was created by Solsec Ro, and it created that magical artifact. Nagafin came here, and he used the power of that artifact, which he discovered, to create all sorts of strange beasts. Now, the guys in Solsec A here are not among them, but some of the weird spiders and stuff, like the lava duck crawlers and the sonic bats that you see in Nagafin's lair, are enhanced by the Heart of Fire. What's up, Fat Matt? Good to see you, buddy. I'm telling you, look up next time you fight him. It's cool when you see it. You're like, it's hard to make out what it is at first, because 1999 graphics and all, but once you know what you're looking for, it's clear. Root this guy again. Should be enough time to kill this. Hopefully this guy doesn't run like a jerk. Just gonna make sure it doesn't happen. Dude, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get low HP aggro from that AE pool. And they're just gonna come blender me. Summon a werewolf. Finn, I got you. What's up, Brian? How you doing, dude? What happened to the Afridi's shirt? Alright, we will reroute him and bind up a little bit. It's a good idea, Slazik. We can add it. Dude, echolocation. Hey man, I'm so excited that you're here because I've been wanting to talk to you for a while. So echolocation, guys, if you haven't watched, is the first EQ person I ever saw stream SSF content. He was what inspired me to start doing this. And very notably, he was able to bind wound during combat on P99. That has since been nerfed. We need to zone this now. It's getting bad. That's been nerfed now on P99, which makes doing the SSF runs there, especially as like a warrior, which is what Echo did, way harder. What's up, Psycho? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I think your warrior might be the best one that P99 ever sees. What'd you make it to, like 55 or 45, 46? What's up, Coca? Good to see you. .43. So Echo, I don't know if I ever got to tell you about this, but my first Paladin, my SSF Paladin, made it to 42. I died in lower Guck. Oh, mine, yeah, of course, mine was hardcore. So I only had like one life to live, so to speak. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the clip of my death there. 13 days played is what I had on that character when it died. So Echo, if you ever come to TLP and try an SSF run, we have something almost as broken as the bind during combat. It's not quite as good, I don't think, but here you can bind while sitting, which gives you sitting regen and meditation ticks if you're like a hybrid like me that gets mana by sitting. So it's very, very nice. Oh, and here's the craziest piece. The bind wound skill caps are a little bit higher, which means I think at like 40 or 35, somewhere between 35 and 40, you will hit 200 bind wound skill, which you'll probably remember changes your HP multiplier. I think it's 1 HP for 4 skill for most of your bind wound life, right? But once you hit 200 skill, it becomes 2 HP for 4 skill. So it doubles, right? So if your skill's maxed, when you hit 200, you instantly, I think, start binding for 100 HP. Am I crazy? I think it's 100 HP a bind. And you can go all the way up to 70% here, like monks on P99. I don't know if there's any more advantage for like warriors or monks on this server, but I can tell you, at least as a paladin on TLP, I can bind all the way up to 70. Yeah, troll warrior could be. Yeah, Echo, by the way, we've been trying to hit you up in Discord, dude, about another game. Unless it's a different guy named Echolocation. What's going on, Big Wrecked? In my spare time, Liak. I play them or I think about playing them. Ooh, this actually reminds me. I was given the permission, I think I can say this. If not, I'll just get in trouble. I was recently approved to create some content, YouTube content for Pantheon, featuring some original gameplay. So I'm pretty hyped about it. It might be a couple weeks or something because you got to see it go. You know, I've got to create the whole video, then submit it to get the actual video approved, make sure everyone's happy with it, it's kosher. But just the fact that, you know, I'll be able to publish original Pantheon content of actual gameplay that I'm playing with myself and some friends, and I can actually say it out loud to you guys, is pretty sweet in my book. Whoa, Slazik. Thank you so much for continuing that sub. And Fuker, very much appreciate your sub. As always, thank you so much. I am applied to their streamer program. We'll see, you know. Maybe I make, you know, 1 or 2 good videos and they'll give me permission. We shall see. But yeah, I couldn't be more excited to offer that kind of content to you guys. So I'm thinking what I'll do is, since, you know, it's supposed to be a pre-recorded video that I'm allowed to show first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it, and then I'm going to stream the video here first. So you guys will be able to see it first. Am I getting axed right now? Man, I'm like, just barely. You guys will be the first people to see the content, and then we'll upload it to YouTube from there. Hey, Rapping Presents. Dude, I suck at Rapping Presents so much. We started this joke where I would like put all the labels on the presents from my dogs because they were wrapped like garbage, and it became like a thing in my house. Now all the presents are from other people who are not me. It is gonna be sweet. Leok, I can't wait to see you in there. It'll be awesome. Yeah, dude, Amazon does the gift wrapping stuff now. It's not terrible. I feel really sketch going in further here because, you know, you get bombed by like 5 mobs. But maybe here? Is this alive? No. We're just gonna have to catch some respawns. Leok, I couldn't offer you a legit guess, to be honest. I couldn't say. Let's redo our buffs here. Dude, I hate when I'm tab targeting something near the entrance and I'm targeting the AOC instead of the mob. Oh no, Slazik. Not dishes. Oh, we got our first King Zorb. Hope you enjoy it, Dino. By the way, Big Shuck, good to see you in chat, man. Glad you finally broke your hatred for all things Twitch to come say hi live. Dude, I'm telling you, when they go open with alpha, they're gonna make a boatload of money because it's such a much more affordable package for people. You know what I mean? What is alpha like? $100 or $200 buy-in, whereas pre-alpha was $1,000. P Sharky, summon a Freedy, you got it, buddy. $1,000 is out of the price range of like 99% of people for their like hobbies, I would say. For something like a video game, you know what I mean? So once they go alpha, you'll see an explosion of money getting poured in because there's already people who bought it, right? But there's a lot of people who like are not going to buy their alpha pledge until they know they can play the game by putting that money down. The AOC for Soul A, I think, is for the Zone Soul Sec C. It's a zone released later, if I had to guess, and that has some raid mob that basically no one ever kills. There's no name tag. Yeah, I gotta get, dude, it would be so hard to include the name. I'll have to check Afridi's noise. Oh boy. There's a few mobs in there. Yeah, Echo. So on TLP servers right now, in Classic at least, SoulSec A has the highest Zem of any zone, making it, you know, a popular candidate for this sort of thing. I think it's actually higher than any of the Kunark zones as well. I don't think any of the Kunark zones can compete with it. So Sharky, I swap to bash. Like I normally want to use the two-hander, and then I swap when my bash timer comes up, bash, and then ideally I swap back to the two-hander. Sometimes it's not so smooth. Time to root. If I'm really trying hard, which I don't do on stream because, like, you know, trying to be interactive, what I'll do is I will set up my, like I'll sit there and just like laser focus my combat log, and I won't bash until right after a two-handed slash, because I hate when I use my bash macro and I see myself bash and then I swing with the club too, because I know that could have been a swing with the two-hander, which would have been way more damage, you know what I mean? Peter, if you really don't know what Pantheon is, I don't know what to say, dude. It is, in my opinion, this has been a controversial take among some parties lately. In my opinion, Pantheon is the spiritual successor to Everquest. Not a clone by any means, not a sequel, but the spiritual successor. Which means it's a game, you know, about group content, exploring, adventuring through the world, more like a D&D session, less like an MMO where you're just out there trying to hit max level as fast as possible. There's actually value and interesting content out there for you to try to travel through the world and search every nook and cranny. And then beyond that, the mobs in it will just crush you if you're solo most of the time, much like EQ, where you are really expected to have a group with you and it's tuned for a group. All right, Sharky, see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your hate raid. Dino, you know as soon as the alpha drops, we're going to buy you an alpha pledge. Come on now. That's awesome. Yeah, if you got some of the Kickstarter pledges way back in the day, you retain some of the access benefits that are now much more expensive. Oh no, Mr. Jones. I have turned off all the doors in the entrance of Solseke. That is true. Dude, Mr. Jones, I can spawn a werewolf in Solseke. If you want to see me do it, just redeem your channel points on werewolf. What was the pre-alpha? Maybe pre-alpha wasn't even like a thing in the Kickstarter. Man, I remember seeing that Kickstarter page so long ago, but I wonder how much it was to get the earliest tier of access back in the Kickstarter era. Because I think there are people who are in the pre-alpha right now who paid less than like the VIP price because they did it during the Kickstarter, I want to say. Sir, please come back here. You know what the ultimate try-hard move with this Paladin would be? This is what you do if like you desperately need to kill a mob. So you take your big slow deep water harpoon, right? You root the mob and you joust it like it's like a PvP server. Like I run by, hit him with, turn my auto attack on, and then I get out of range again. And then I don't come back into range until my auto attack's back on. So it just, you know, completely negates the advantage he has by having a much faster delay on his swings. We have the same swing speed because I hit him and I'm out of range. It's the ultimate try-hard move. That's a good point, Peter. I think it was supposed to be. If only it had a better launch. Maybe Pantheon is the spiritual love child between EQ and Vanguard's corpse. Yikes. Yeah, Mr. Jones, I'm the same. I can't really get into Kickstarter much. For some reason, something being on Kickstarter makes me less confident about it. Whereas if they were just like, hey, this is a great idea, I want to invest in it, I'd be like, maybe. Dude, right? Get that weighted axe. Yeah, dude, you don't see people like do that kind of thing anymore because like TLP, you just get in a group and like power grind to max level. You know what sucks, man? I never got to play. I never got to play Vanguard. It was like during a period of time in my life where I was like in the middle of that age range where you play MMOs. Like I played Everquest as a young kid. Like we're talking 9 years, maybe a little under 9 when I started Everquest. And then I quit in like Dragons and Norath was just coming out. And I didn't play MMOs again until like 2011, 2010 maybe. So I took like, 6 or 8 years off. And in that time was Vanguard. Yeah, Des, let me just give you permission really quick. There you go. You can post a link. Yeah, what is that hammer? The only hammer I can think of off the top of my head is the DA hammer. Because I'm a pleb. I should take down that Luckland poster behind me. That Luckland box art. I don't deserve it. I mean, you could have a great PC and not be able to play Vanguard by all accounts. Okay, Desmatic just dropped the original Kickstarter. Thanks. Oh, that's awesome. So, has there been any MMO that reminded you of Vanguard since then, design? Oh, okay. Dude, $250? A lot better than $1,000. Okay, so we have a respawn here. What we're gonna do is gonna lull this guy right away. There's a guy that paths in here. Okay, he's not coming right away. Oh, shit. I'm really glad I'm not KOS to the gnomes. Show off with Raz the Rat Misk. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Guys, Raz the Rat Misk is broken right now. I'll get you guys on the next stream, promise. I'll show him to you for free, but he looks terrible. So, you got him. I need to remove that background layer, get him transparent. You know what, Dither? I'm gonna do something crazy for you instead. I'm gonna pop all the rewards. You ready? Let me know you're ready, and I'll go crazy. Yeah, I really wish I could play Vanguard for that reason. All right, here we go. We're going crazy. Interrupt. Australia. Freely. I'm over here dying while pulling up these channel rewards. Sit regen to 68, and bind wound to 72. No problem. Death or Great Hammer, okay. People watching this on YouTube later are gonna be like, I fucking hate this guy now. Can't even look at the screen. Oh, my bad, Werewolf's still on. I had him turned on. I was gonna turn him off last because he's my favorite. And then I was like, oh no, this goblin is running. I need to go stop him immediately. And after all that, I was just caught up. You know what I mean? I forgot. But yeah, I really never got to experience that Vanguard stuff, and I wish I could. So I'd have like an idea of what people really mean when they talk about how unique it was. Because everybody who talks about Vanguard tells you that it was like a really, really unique and awesome experience. So I'm super jelly. I hope that one day the Vanguard emulator server will like really get off the ground. I know you can like log in right now and walk around, but I heard that it's basically non-functional other than that. A run 1 through 60, 1 life, only weapon is Death or Great Hammer. How hard, easy would that be? Well, we wouldn't get high enough level to cast Root, I think, so that would be the biggest problem. That ratio would get us killed at like 1 through 3. So a lot of people I know who have done stuff with Pantheon and played Vanguard said, wow, this feels a lot like Vanguard. You know what I mean? So maybe there is hope. Maybe that's what I've experienced already and I just don't know it. Dude, I love Happy Feet, but man, this AE group is cramping my style a little bit. I'm glad they moved in deeper. It shouldn't impact us as much. The respawn timer here is just not the best. Oh, we got a Fleeting Fury proc. That's dope. See, if I do something in the middle of my Bandolier macro, it can stop me from re-equipping my two-hander, which is what you saw there, where I had a one-hander up for a while. So you guys probably noticed that Fippy Darkpaw moves a little bit slower than the other ones. For some reason, out of all the EverQuest animations that I looked through, the null attack animation is 120 frames, whereas like Inuruk's attack animation, 30 frames. Some of them are only 24 frames, but the lowly null, 120 frames. So the version that you see on my channel right now, not only is it 120 frames, but to try to compensate, despite how slow it is, I sped it up to 200%, and it still looks like that. I think I can fix it by redoing the whole thing in Blender, but I'm lazy. That's the cornerstone of this whole channel, is that I'm lazy. Bark, bark. What's up? What's up, Gelid? Gelid, you are Gelid like GIF, not Gelid, right? Root, root, root. All right, let's get ready for that joust. It's hard to joust things that have 8-foot melee range. Beef Wellington, any word on TLP 2021? No official word given. I would check your crystal ball around like the end of February. That's like when you would get a first heard. I don't think we'll hear a peep about it officially until the end of February. Rip my bind wound there. I thought so. Welcome back, Gelid. That's crazy. I've heard a lot of positive feedback about the diplomacy system, but I don't know the first thing about it. The worst thing I heard, though, was like, not really the worst thing, but you'll see what I mean. The big thing I heard was that Vanguard, right before they shut it down, was really, really good. Like, they had finally fixed all the bugs, and everything about it was like the game that you wished it had been at launch. And it would have been like the next big thing. So we are going to lull this guy and then go kill that Pather, I think, because I want to split up this spawn a bit. Because there's that 2 spawn here. I want to pretty much maximize our time between those repopping so I never have to deal with both of them at the same time. Oh no. Not a wizard. Taunt. Alright, so you guys know the taunt exploit that I do a lot, where like I'll taunt him off through a wall and then as long as I don't do anything, nothing will assist him, right? Well, the big problem was if it had line of sight on you and it was KOS, you know, it would just aggro you before the taunt and then everything was social like it's supposed to. So I found a way around that recently. Should have been obvious to us from the beginning. But here's the new cheese. Get ready for the latest and greatest. You hit them with whatever's the highest level lull you have, and it will let you get into melee, into taunt range. So I can lull a mob, walk up, taunt it, and even if it's like scowling at me, I'll be able to pull it single from a pile of other scowling mobs. Provided I don't get a resisted lull. Design, thank you for the follow. Trickherb, appreciate the follow as well. The Kanos Guard says hello. What's up, Dr. Lumberjack? Please, please, please land this route. You saw him just melee me from there. I'm like one step out of melee range right now. It's ridiculous. Uh-oh, somebody snagged this. I guess I should have picked it up sooner. Shakes fist. Happy feet. The XP here must be insane with a PL group doing those AEs. Alright, you guys ready for this young goblin wizard? This dude's gonna fuck me up. Light blue. Take off my rusty spike shoulder pads. Alright, let's get him out of here before I get rooted. Resisted firebolt, that's crazy. See, this lesser shielding, you wouldn't think so, but it makes it so that he's very hard to root. Alright, I am rooted. Okay, Frostbolt doesn't do much, but this Firebolt was put in work. It feels like he's got infinite mana. Yeah, there are definitely some other pulling tricks, Gypsy, but I'm like mostly familiar with doing them on a monk. Fat Mice. Dude, I think we did. Was your name Fat Mice in game, or was it something similar to Fat Mice at least? No, this would have been not on P99, yeah. Did you play in the test server guild, maybe? I'll just give you the rundown really quick. I've played on, we gotta root this guy. Stat. Alexperto, thanks for the follow. Maybe. Okay, so I played on P99 Green as a necromancer named Not Your Day. Oh, that was green and teal. I was one of those guys who started late, so I was on teal. I played on Vulak as Zaide. I played on Lockjaw as Zaide. I played on Agnar as Zaide. I led a guild on Test as Zaide. I played on Cello as Zaide. Those were most of my servers. I played way back in the day on the Nameless. Heck yeah. I remember Nitsude. It was always Faceless. I am the creator of the guild Faceless. Nitsude is my boy. Dude, are you... Yeah, TFO. Oh, you know what, dude? You know me as Protocol. I'm Protocol, the monk. Good to see you, man. I'm good. Liak dropping the big pulling deets on the bard. Hey, Fat Mice, you gotta get in our Discord, dude, so we can stay in touch. I assume you use Discord. Check this out. Boom, there's our Discord link. Jump in there. Dude, Bull, I feel like it's true, man. It's not always this happy of a reunion, though. Rip. Liak was part of VP Gate. Not literally gating, but you were part of the Silverwings pet shenanigans, right? Dude, I'm right in that video, like, we'll petition, we'll get them suspended, I gotta run. Unless that next guy's light blue too. No, he's not. Alright, so here's the tech. We're gonna root 1. Oh god, not 3. Flame Goblin. Look at that weapon I disarmed. I want that weapon. I just want to get this root off. Did I? I don't know what's happening. I think my pool hit the tail of the AE pool as they were coming around, and so I socialed some of their pool. Peter, Zaide, what was your favorite EQ zone up to Velius? And it doesn't have to be because of quick EXP or gear. It's good that you put that stipulation, because my favorite EQ zone is probably like terrible EXP and gear. It is Crystal Caverns. Thanks, Fat Mice. Appreciate it. I love Crystal Caverns, dude. It's so cool. You got the Orc section. You've got that very lore-dense Lost Coldane section. You've got the Geonids. You got the Spider Queen. She drops Messenger of the Queen. Pretty awesome weapon. I mean, it's actually a bad weapon, but it looks and sounds cool. And then the soundtrack in that zone, one of the best in all of EQ. Zaide, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope everything is going all right for you. Dude, I love Soleil, actually. It's pretty dangerous on a permadeath character, though. I've got to be honest with you. Yeah. So, the Othmere song from Cobalt Scar is the same song that they play in Crystal Caverns. Same soundtrack, and it is definitely like the best song in EQ. Post, who were you? And what did I do? And I apologize, regardless of what it was. If we were going to go to one Velius zone during this run, it would be Crystal Caverns. Oh, you see that? I crush a goblin for 14 points of damage. Bad bash timing. Come on. I need to land this hit before he like doubles me for max damage and just kills me. Please, sir. Please, just die. There we go. Alright, get those binds in. Plane of Torment. You know, offhand, I don't remember the Plane of Torment song. Dude, a lot of guys from test server are still around. Dude, permafrost is actually like the one zone I definitely would not go to. I just will not go to permafrost. I used to have a channel reward where you could change my zone. You could make me go to any particular zone you wanted, and I took it away because of permafrost. There's so many healers through every wall. You can't get through one fight without a pile of healers, and all the greys aggro you. And it's like, you won't even get to a room where you can grind for EXP. You'll be in there, and you'll just get chased out by a bunch of greys. Like, you literally can't get through to a camp. And if you got to a camp, you just die there anyway, so it doesn't matter. That zone is a death trap. Oh, my pants. Okay, what's up, dude? Oh, I apologize for that, but you know, the rules for when you interact with people like normally, and the rules for when you interact with people in a raid setting, I consider pretty different. Like, I would never do anything shady in group content or in one-on-one content. I don't train people or anything like that. But I have always felt that, like, when you're raiding and there's 2 opposing raid forces pursuing a single target that only comes up like every 3 days or something, the gloves come off a little bit. Dude, why is my agility so low right now? 68, what's happening here? Oh, I'm encumbered. So that's been my mindset. No ill will. It's just like when you're leading a raid, you've got like your constituents, you know what I mean? Your shareholders, they're depending on you to deliver them some loot. And I feel like I have to represent them well. Zyathan, picking the big one. Zyathan, I'm so sorry. It's broken. You can pick any of the other ones though. We'll redeem your points back to you so you don't lose them. Next stream, we'll have Raz there so you can flex. Fat Mice, thank you for the follow. I gotta go sell, guys. You'll have to bear with me on this terrible looking lava storm. Don't worry, I don't need a map to get around lava storm. It's just like when you zone out of here, you're for some reason like 40 feet away from the zone line. So it can be confusing ever since they revamped it. All right, Zyathan, enjoy Inneruk. Throwing some shots at you. Oh yeah, that's true, Des. 100%. It's like that with any guild, you know what I mean? Even if you've got a guild with 50 people, there's usually at least one guy that you're kind of like, yeah, we keep him around because he plays cleric or something like that, or we keep him around because he's got 100% RA. Faceless is no different, except we had like 300 people, so we had a couple more of those edge cases that you wanted to avoid. And another thing is like when you're recruiting for people who can play 20 hours a day, you know, the sort of recruiting that we do in a lot of the Faceless guilds, especially on launch, attracts a certain type of person. Most normal, well-adjusted people do not have 20 hours to contribute to a grind per day. I'll just put it at that. Recognizing that I'm one of those people, so. Ooh, look at that fine steel. Dude, Soul A is so good because it's like, Soul A might be the zone where you can get fine steel drops at the earliest possible level. Guys, we only have 448 milk left. What am I doing? I need to sell this. These bricks are why I was encumbered. They're so heavy. Pop this back on. Summon Inneruk. Oh, I already got you. Okay. It suggests that one to you, Bull. This dirty channel suggestion. Yeah, man, Soleil is where it's at. 100%. All right, so we're gonna go back to Soleil. We're definitely gonna hit 25 tonight. Feels good. Revs, what's going on, buddy? Lodrax, thank you for the follow. Oh, Revs, 71 with the big sub. Thank you so much. You've got that 5 months sub. So I'm going to be adding new sub badges pretty soon, I think. So we'll be able to recognize people a little bit better who have been following the channel just that little bit longer. You know, we haven't been around that long. I think I've only had subs even available for like 6 months or something. So I need to add those higher tiers. Everquest mode, thanks for the follow. Yeah, the bricks are sick. You do need one of those like 40 slot 100% bags though. All right, so here's what I was telling you guys about that cheese with the taunt thing. Watch this. Ah, I didn't get close enough. Now we got him. We'll pull him. He's gonna run right past that goblin right there, and he's not gonna do anything. Works every time. But if I had done this, if I had yelped on the way up before he passed that goblin, then the goblin would have aggroed. Or if I had not lulled him, he would have aggroed me through the window, and then he would have brought the goblin with him. So it's not just the taunt exploit, it's also using lull to enhance. It's the enhanced taunt exploit. So good. Dr. Lumberjack, what level should you check out Crystal Caverns? I would, man, so there's a whole orc section I'm not crazy about in the beginning. With your duo, I would go there, I want to say maybe like 25 or 30 would be a good range. I choose to believe that I will kill this mob without root. So I would go there, assuming you know how to get there. I would bring Invis. I think your combo has Invis, so you'll be fine. Just Invis past all the orcs, get down to the Coldane City, and once you go past that, you'll get to the area with the stalagmites. Those are really good, stalactites. And when you run out of those, start going into the spiders. You can work all the way back into the spiders, and then the final thing that you do in the Crystal Caverns area are the geonids, and they're usually really good plat. And they're the highest level, so that's what I would do. But make sure you stop for that sweet, sweet music in the little town there. Oh, and it's awesome because you can sell and bank there too, I think. Yeah, I hope you like that new emote, finally. I know I unlocked the 5th emote like 10 million years ago. No joke, but actually back in like June, I think I unlocked the 5th emote. And then I just never used it. Because I made the other emotes that you see there by hand, and I was like, you know, my motivation about making emotes had expired by the time I unlocked the 5th one. I was like, all right, I'm not doing another one. But we finally did it. Trying to improve things every week now. Add little interactions and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna add some kind of soundboard stuff next time. Maybe some new animations. I recently got a stream deck, which really opened up like the flexibility on what I can do easily. A soundboard being one of them. But there's not a lot of EQ sounds that you just would like love to play by themselves. The ones that come to mind are like the skeleton noises, you know, like the laughs and stuff. Maybe a ding noise here or there. Right, the skelly laugh is like the most signature, like short clip in EQ. Dude, ghouls do that like little hiss thing. So one of the problems I have, like I actually wanted to do ghoul as one of my little channel rewards here. One of the problems I have is a lot of EQ models. For some reason, the base model, the body, and the head of the model are stored differently. It's technically 2 separate things. So when I load the ghoul into Blender with his like little attack animations and everything, his head is like boom right in the center of his chest, and I haven't gotten familiar enough with Blender to pull it out and fix it. I'm sure we can figure it out, given enough time though. Oh, dude, yeah, that frog lock noise, especially the undead frog locks, they like always trigger that little ribbit. They do. Are you guys able to hear some of the game sounds here? Or is it drowned out by like the music? Yeah, Scarecrow laugh is a good one. And that critical hit noise, like when something really crushes you, yeah, that like crunchiness. Exactly, Des. That noise that like spikes your blood pressure. Right, I think the Mummy shares that same sound, doesn't it? Could be wrong, but I think it does. All right, get some binds going up. Let's see what our bind skill's at now. Bind wound, 145, finally maxed it out. Takes a long time. So check this out, guys. I have here ye old small bronze gauntlets, which I got from Unrest right before I left. But then I have good old fashioned tiger hide gloves, and I have this conundrum. First, I mean, they're way lighter. Not that it matters, since I'm indecisively carrying the bronze gauntlets in my bags all the time. But second, like, here's a question. 7 AC versus 2 strength, 2 dex. I don't know. Everything in my brain tells me, from all my years playing EQ, that this AC should trump these stats, and that I'm being an idiot. But man, I really like some stats. Look, see, chat doesn't let me get away with it. You guys are like, stop being an idiot. Pick the AC. But dude, what about that strength, man? What about, oh geez, I need to zone this for sure. What about when that 2 dexterity rolls me 1 digit higher on the proc chance and I proc for 55 damage? What about then, guys? Have you thought of that? Dang, Nuker, I actually did not know that. All right, chat. You guys win. I knew what the right answer was. You just, oh my gosh, I have negative dexterity now. No, scared breastplate, why? Dude, like half my stats are red. What are we doing here? Do you see this? I hit the zone line. I have to run like a 50-yard dash to get back in. What is this? Yeah, Des. I actually started this character with sub 75 agility. I started with 70 agility because I was like, look, I've got this many attribute points I can spend. I can put them wherever I want. And traditionally at the dwarf, you put the first 5 into agility, right? Because you got to get over that hump. But I'm like, I know my natural gearing route, which includes these 2 items. I'll show you right now. The Gorilla Hide Mask and our boy, the Karen Toy, will naturally put me over the agility cap. It'll put me where I need to be. And then the 5 points I put into it at start will be wasted. So I'm like, I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to have bad agility for like 20 levels. Then I'm going to get the Gorilla Mask and the Karen Toy, and everything will be straight. And it'll basically be like having a bonus 5 wisdom, because that's where I put the extra points into, which means a lot more mana. And that's exactly what we did, and it worked out. But yes, I did have lower AC because I had less than 75 agility. It was that struggle. But now, so, you know, the first 20 levels on a hardcore character is kind of like, you die, you reroll, whatever. They're hard, right? Because you don't have your full kit. But man, I would rather have that 5 additional wisdom when we're in lower Guck later, and it's like my life depends on landing the next nuke or having 1 more heal in the tank. I'm telling you, look, I'll take this. So let's look at our AC. 160, 230. Take this off. 3 AC is what I should lose. Actually, why would I even do that? Okay, yeah. 160, 230. 4 AC, but 3 of that AC is like, you know what I mean? So losing 3 agility is costing me 1 AC. People on the forums would have you believe that your character should just be tossed in the trash the moment it has less than 75 agility. Dude, you're level 56 on your erudite, and you didn't put 5 into agility. You better start over. Yeah, Leok, 30 is the turning point, but 26 we get a little bit here because I have an undead proc spell. So I'll be able to cast it on my weapon, and I'll proc for like 150 damage versus undead. Starting at 26, and that's going to just flow really nicely into 30. Okay, guys, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh god, not a Flame Goblin Wizard. Please, God, no. Watch that root hit. We made it. By the way, Torden, what's up, man? I'm always seeing you show some love on the YouTube comments section. Glad to see you are finally here live again. So when we zone into Nagavin's lair here, there's this weird thing. There's a kobold that paths up to this zone line, and he can actually path through the zone line. And he'll be back here, and he'll just walk up and beat on you from behind. Okay. Go back over here. If that Evencon Wizard aggroed us, we would have been toast. There's no way, even with Lay on Hands, I don't think I could kill an even con wizard right now. Flame Goblin Wizard. Alright, we're gonna stand all the way back here. And we're gonna lull him. Success. Now we're gonna desist this guy. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's overstated. Maybe back in the day it was a bigger deal, Torden, but nowadays it seems to be relatively minor from what I can tell. Yeah, man, it feels bad. It feels bad when you come in and you're like almost dead, especially when it's like this, where the mob in question is like 20 levels higher than me, because you know you're basically connecting a newbie zone to a high level dungeon, and he gets like a free 4 attack rounds. It wouldn't surprise me if they smoothed it. What we would need to do, Des, is go test it on like P99, because I'm sure they would have done a lot of digging to get the correct values. Torden, how much AA do you have? Like, what is capped AA right now? Yeah, dude, back in the day, that was a real thing with the slower zoning times. P90, or not P99, sorry, the PvP servers especially, man. If you were trying to zone plug and the other guy had a much faster connection than you, it was all over. Of course, you weren't doing so great if you were plugging anyway. Oh yeah, I remember that guy, Leok. The Run Slayer. 48,000 alternate advancement points. 48,000. Yeah, dude, you just gotta catch up, no big deal. 48,000 levels or so, you'll be right up there with us. And that's actually after a few rounds of consolidation, right, Torden? Like they've crunched the AAs down several times. Tell me, man, Castle, jack you up. Or, you said South Road, right? So that's like Sand Giant Hussein. Super dangerous. Why is it always got to be like the useless named mobs that aggro you at the zone line? Like, you never zone in and you're like, oh, the Ancient Cyclops has aggroed me at the zone line. Perfect. No one redeemed it. Just having some fun with it. Dude. AA for Chrono. Rip. Be rich. Yeah, that definitely happens. When I was leveling up on live, even maybe like 10 years ago, I got to that point. Like, you start to reach a point where the only thing that you can grind effectively are those mobs that con, like, this mob is weaker than the rest. I forget what the exact message is. You probably remember what it is, Tori. You're like, okay, so now I have to stop and like seriously grind out some AA before I can really progress. That or get like a huge gear bump somehow. So on TLP's South Row actually like is bugged. Like the whole area over there by Inethul. Maybe it's just actually on my computer. I don't know. For some reason, when I'm in Inethul Swamp and I zone into South Row, you know, that first section is supposed to be like a grassy plain that slowly recedes into a desert. For me, it is now all desert, right to the swamp zone line. Nuker, they combined, they just got rid of Oasis. So South Row, I want to say so South Row is Oasis and South Row combined into one large outdoor zone, like the size of South Corona, I want to say. And yeah, South Corona. And North Row is pretty much unaffected. It's like the same size it's always been. Man, I don't want to go anywhere near that thing. Dude, there should be another goblin out here somewhere. Here he is. We're like 3 kills away from leveling up. 25 height. Yeah, Oasis is like one of the best zones in EQ. It's actually like if you could pick like just a handful of zones that you didn't want them to merge, Oasis wouldn't be one of them. But I guess South Row didn't really have a lot going on in it. Any plans for outdoor leveling? Let me think about it, Dino. After this, I'm gonna go to Unrest and then Lower Guck. So we really might not have much, but we're gonna do some outdoor camping. I'm going to do, yeah, I'll probably do some specs too. But if I do specs, I'll most likely do Kano's Catacombs specs. But we're gonna do South Row for the. We're gonna camp South Row, Ancient Cyclops. We're gonna camp Quill Main. So those will be 2 lengthy outdoor camps that we do on stream. And during that time, hopefully we'll see another cool Tarantula. That'll be fun. Dude, you guys remember, some of you guys hopefully were watching back then, when I did my solo Self-Found Hardcore Beast Lord, we were running through the Gorge of King Zorb, and my boy King Zorb was up, like the rarest NPC in Classic, just waltzed up next to us, and we killed him. That was fun. Spin stun, feels bad. You know, it's a cool zone. I really like what P99 did like a couple months ago, maybe like almost a year ago now, where they redid all their classic Zems to emphasize zones that people were not always in. I think it should be more like that. Like nowadays, the danger element is not there for most EQ players because everything is known inside and out. So they should use Zem as a tool to encourage people to explore less commonly seen zones like Gorge of King Zorb, which I think has an incredible Zem on P99 now. Every time I see Lockjaw again, I'm kind of surprised by just how big he is. Like, you see him, you're like, wow, he's big. You kill him, and then in your head, you like dial his size down. And you're like, yeah, he was a big crocodile, I guess, or a big alligator. He's not that big, though. And you see him again, you're like, holy shit, he's big. It's like the opposite of what you do to Faye Dead R. You see Faye, and you're like, dude, I swear Faye was not always this small. And then you build him back up in your head, you're like, yeah, Faye's like that big water dragon, swims over there by the spires. You pull him, you're like, what the hell? He's like a little sperm, dude. Happens every time. Every time I see Faye, I'm like, he's even smaller than the last time I saw him. I'm not crazy, right? You guys have done this. You see Faye Dead R and you're like, nah, man, how's that a raid mob? Like, I can't even stand next to it. I can't get in melee range. There's too many people attacking him right now. Yeah, Kedge is... Dude, Kedge is an example where like it needs the Zem for the danger factor. But also now with Agents of Change, like people will not go to dangerous zones or zones that aren't just like the best because, you know, Soleil's the best, right? So if we pack 80 people in here, there's going to be 4 Soleils. There's no reason to go anywhere else. That's why I don't like pick zones. Sorry, I said Agents of Change, but I meant to say pick zones. I think there should be like a pick zone cap. There can only be 2 picks of any zone open. So yeah, it's enough to support a bigger population, but it's not like allowing people to like have the entire server all in the same 2 or 3 leveling zones. Because every TLP you do this, and it's just like, okay, Guck, Unrest. There's 90 of them. Oh, I loaded the wrong one. Like an idiot. But yeah, no one goes to Befallen, no one goes to Najena. It used to be that no one went to Soleil. I bet you Soleil is going to be really popular on the next set of TLPs though, because it's been very heavily publicized by streamers, not saying who you know, showed that it was the best Zem in the game, and then that's like the ideal route to take 1 through 50 now. Dude, Tarantula was huge. Yeah, Cobalt Scar has, man, what's his name? He actually has decent loot too. He's got those blind, the blind cubes the monks can use to cheese Wrath Council. What's his name? Kellerek Dar. He's cool. They added some flavor with him. They put him over by a shipwreck. Dude, Najena is just a hard zone, man. The mob density is not the greatest. The level spread is kind of weird. And then a lot of the mobs are super challenging, like the caster mobs. Dude, it's like a mage. It's got a mage pet. Mage pets are broken. Why would you want to fight it, you know? They need to add something to make it more beneficial. Like a sick Zem. Picks a POK, right? Oh, Slazik, that's true. That's definitely something that we abuse pretty heavily. Like during like Kunark and stuff. Super big in Kunark because you just like pack in 80 people into Swamp of No Hope and get like, actually 80 people is not even enough. You need like 200 people in Swamp of No Hope to generate like 2 or 3 extra picks. You know, I'm wondering, on TLP servers, is the recovery rate actually increased? Like if I took a character of the same level with the same HP on P99 and TLP, and I just did sit regen to get my mana and HP back, would my TLP counterpart hit 100% far faster than the P99 character? It does kind of feel like it, but I know out of combat regen is turned off. Oh, you get sitting while standing. So let's check it out. So where's my regen? Combat HP regen 4. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't go up when I sit down. My whole life is a lie. My mana regen goes up a lot though. It goes from 1 to 12 when I sit. They just did regen rates outside of just like the out of combat regens and stuff. I see, that makes sense. Yeah, Bastion of Thunder is a huge drama sink. A funny thing is like a huge part of the TLP community doesn't even make it to pop, so they don't even know about that, you know what I mean? There's a disgusting percentage of people who like probably don't even make it to Kunark on TLP launches. Exactly, I've got 1 mana regen and it's just enough to use our pal Yelp on cooldown with no negative effect. Sir, where are you going? Stop right there. $49 damage slash. It's actually crazy, so I slashed him for 49, immediately hit bash and I crushed him. There's something funky going on with how soon I can swing my my one-hand blunt when I bandolier. Something strange. All right, next kill we definitely ding 25. I need to listen to pop music, man. I need to check it out. You're not the first person to tell me it's highly reviewed. Wasn't it Luckland where like they forgot the music, like they just lost it, and it was only released maybe like a year ago? Dude, Longhouse, you don't have to tell me, man. That's why I don't know about this pop music. Dude, the truth is... Wait, your character didn't make it. Oh, I see what you're saying. I misread. That's true, my character didn't. Gellet, I'm thinking 25 at least, which, you know, 1 more kill. But I'd like to do to 26. I just don't see a better place to do this next level. Once I get 26, I have a reason to go fight some undead, which is when we'll go back to like unrest and stuff. So I honestly hate Plains of Power. For some reason, I know everyone loves it. I know it's like everyone's favorite expansion. I just do not enjoy it. I don't know. Something changed in Plains of Power and it made the game not fun for me. And as soon as we entered Gates of Discord, it's back to being fun. So I just skip it. I skip it as much as possible on TLP servers. The thing with pop is like, I think I don't like the art style. Everything in Plains of Power looks like a cartoon. It's like they took a bunch of action figures or like, why am I bind and wounding right now? Or they took a bunch of superheroes like from comic books and they just made those the avatars. Like look at Nathaniel Marr and tell me that doesn't look like a parody, you know what I mean? It's like Johnny Bravo with the helmet on. Not a big fan. I know this is stupid, but I'm just gonna solo this guy here. Oh man, backstabs me for 52 right off the bat. Gotta love it. We're gonna stun him and run to the zone line. Stunned. Oh wait, let's get out of here. I'm gonna fight him. I just want to be able to retreat quickly since he's gonna be backstabbing me. They can do some pretty big nasty backstabs here. I'm telling you, the best way to do it is to like, honestly, the pro strat is to like, come in at Classic, do the rush, maybe play for the first month of Classic, come back for the first month of Kunark, then come back for like the last 3 weeks of Kunark, 2 weeks of Kunark, play all through Velius, play all through Lucklin, skip Pop, and during the last 2 weeks of Eldon, come back to Pop. Join your guild in Plane of Time where they piggyback you in. You'll get a bunch of really cheap loot because everyone's already got all their pop loot. And you'll pretty much be ready for Gates of Discord where you play for real. Dude, these mobs are cheaters, don't ask me. I just feel the pain. If you ever see that purple clip where I go purple and paw, that's what happened. Like, I got backstabbed for like 200 damage or something crazy from the front by one of the gnolls I was fighting, I think. And that put me in the purple club. Dude, Gates really is potentially one of the best expansions. Like, I really love Lucklin, but Gates might be my new favorite expansion after doing it a few times. Man, just sitting in that tunnel, farming goats all day, bat phoning with your fake bat phone. A dream. Yeah, Longhouse. It is a common question, but I don't mind at all. So check this out. As soon as this guy doesn't kill me. Ding. 25. Oh man, look at my thing. Nobody corrected me. I'm way out of date. It says my level's 22. Yikes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so check this out. Here it is, swap. So we got this thing called Bandolier. Boom. This is my Bandolier. You can make profiles here. Of gear that you'd like to have on. So I have a bash profile, which is my XR Berserker Club, my Shiny Brass Shield, my Carrot Toy, and for some reason an arrow. And then I've got my Slash, which is my normal combat Bandolier profile, which is just my Deepwater Harpoon, Carrot Toy, and again, an arrow for no reason. Now that I've created these, I can call them by name, which means I could type Slash Bandolier space activate, which means swap to, and then one of my profile names, and it'll just pop me over instantly. So what we do here is we make the macro you see, probably pretty self-explanatory, but I do a pause, and remember that any Q macros are read backwards. So I do Bandolier, activate bash. Normally I have my two-hander in. I activate my bash macro, quick pause, and then next line, do ability 2. My ability number 2, we pop over here, is bash. So my guy bashes, and this is effectively instant. Then I, like I said, I do that pause 3, and then I activate Bandolier Slash again, boom, back to the two-hander, pause, and then I do ability 3. I just throw that on there for the hell of it, and that's my disarm ability. So it helps with mobs like that last one that we fought where they are rogues and they're gonna backstab me. Occasionally I'll be able to strip that piercing weapon really quickly, and then I don't have to get stabbed in the face with their backstab. So that way I get my two-hander and my bash damage. I get my cake and I eat my cake too. You know what? I need to swap this out. I don't want to accidentally sell these. So where are we at here? Bind Wound is 150. You gain 5 points per level every single level. So we need 50 more points, which means 10 more levels. Level 35, we hit the new benchmark for Bind Wound, which is at level 35, I can bind for 100 HP per bandage. I feel like Bandolier was basically made for bards because they have to swap so much for instruments and stuff. But yeah, we're just taking advantage of that. I don't know why I had that tell window open for like the last hour and a half, but hope you guys enjoyed looking at that same tell. Zythan, I know we had that thing from Nick. I don't see it in my email. Yeah, it's not in my ban list. Weird. All right, yeah, so now, I mean, I think this is still the best place to do this next level. It's just by being level 25, we have a little added security here. Every level, we're less likely to die because we're not really moving camps here. So now we have Soothe. Right now, I'm not going to switch to Soothe because it's much more mana intensive and the levels of the mobs don't really call for it. So Soothe, the difference between Lull and Soothe is one, it reduces their frenzy radius further, which means I can get closer without aggro. And it costs a whole lot more mana and it works on things of a higher level. Oh, baby. Hang on, gentlemen. Yellow Con. I wanna do it. Dino, my rings are actually a really not well-known quest line. So these are silver amber rings. You can see they're not magic, but they do have +2 strength. Basically, you go to Crushbone and you kill the Orc Taskmaster. He drops a brass earring, just like the one I have equipped. It is a quest item. So you take that quest item and all right, let's pull this guy in here quick. Desist. And don't root me. So you take this quest item, you have to give it to a high elf male slave in Crushbone. He will give you an item, please, that you take to Felwith. And when you're in Felwith, you go to guard Satine, who is like on the far side of the first bridge, right side. You hand him the note, and he gives you back this ring. Basically, the high elf male slave is like breaking up with his boyfriend because he didn't come to save him. That's what the note says. That is a rogue Singe in the distance, but he will wreck us right now. 28, we're only 25. I don't really see a way we can kill him. I remember we did solo Singe on my Beast Lord, and it was challenging for the Beast Lord, so I don't remember if he was red or yellow or what he was when we fought him. But if he was challenging for a pet class, he will smoke a Paladin. Sir. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Holy shit. Can I break my own root with stun? We did it. We broke our root. Okay. Wait, is Lull holding? Uh-oh, nope, there he comes. Okay, so my theory was because he resisted my root, he was gonna path into the level 24 wizard. That wizard was going to come aggro us. We still had like 40 seconds on root, and he was definitely going to kill us and chain root us if he got within line of sight of us. Luckily, big brained it, hit myself with stun, which broke the root early. Yeah, it's crazy to think that even on Agnar, we didn't have a Bandolier approved yet until like some expansion, like 30 expansions into EQ. Oh god, no, please. Man, that sucks. I gotta redo that whole fight with the wizard. Ooh, let's see. Yeah. We got him before he regened. That's awesome. Hey, Versaire, no monk, right? Yeah, so, okay, we gotta root him again. So I'm trying to do a solo self-found hardcore paladin. Basically, like, I don't group with people, I don't take buffs, I don't take ports, I don't equip items that I didn't solo myself, so I can't trade or sell with other players. All my gear is crafted by me, quested by me, or from mobs I've soloed. Beef Wellington, man, thanks for the follow, dude. Hope you're enjoying this content. Hey, Nick, glad to see you here, buddy. Sorry about any issues we had getting you into chat. Is that still on? Ooh, they're like standing right on top of each other. Man. Nick, did you see that that near-death experience we had a moment ago? Here's the sketchiest of sketch. Will they aggro me from the Z-axis here? I got the solo pull with the taunt. Feels good, boys. Man, this guy's putting in work right now, though. Level 23, rolling out with some 40s and stuff. Meanwhile, I'm like doing no damage to him. Beef, I want to say they fixed it between Agnar and Cornav. I don't know that it worked on Cornav launch, the unlimited Z-axis, because I think the thing that most prompted that, it might have actually been fixed beforehand. There have been multiple waves of nerfs, but there used to be like unlimited Z-axis taunting. So you could do crazy things with taunt in multi-tier dungeons like Sebelis. You would taunt the Duke down from the crypt, or taunt him up from the crypt, no, down from the crypt to track and charm him for track. You could taunt Emp Syrah down, obviously. I just remember when we pulled Emperor Syrah to the zone line, we had to do shenanigans to do it on Agnar, which tells me that we couldn't simply taunt him down. We had to like stand someone on a pillar in a corner and heal a monk who had aggro and use healer aggro to get him down. So I think taunt was already fixed in that sense, at least on the Z-axis level by then. I'm getting killed over here, man. All right, we're gonna park you. You stay there. I'm just gonna, you know, oh, press the wrong button. This is why we should click keys. Well, I guess we're in it now, folks. Right, yeah. So it definitely was. But regardless, it's been fixed. You can't do it anymore. I wasn't too far on the Z-axis to taunt this guy down. It wouldn't surprise me if they tightened taunt pulling a little bit between now and the next TLP, though. Our safety net is gone. It sucks because I was about to try to kill that wizard next. Ah, yeah. Got him with that second root. Now we're safe. Man, how'd this guy do like 40% damage to me after the lay on hands? It's ridiculous. Yo, Nick, you should check out some of the new channel rewards. I know I showed you some of them, I think. I might have shown you all of them, actually. Summon Inaruk. All right, let's do it. Dude, that illusion through doors thing breaks my heart to this day. It was so nice as a monk. Now I have to like change my zone files, delete the doors. Like I still get through them. It's just less convenient. Dude, that was like a bug from the beta. You know what I mean? Like Everquest was born with that bug intact. I got you, Dither. 1 sec. You can post your link now. Alright, we're just gonna lull this guy and go by. The entrance stuff should be spawned. Oh god. I resisted root. Perfect. Alright, we'll let these guys split out a little bit, and then I'll be able to get them one at a time when I zone back in. It wasn't a link. Oh gosh. You said the bad word or something. You were born in 97? Man, Beef Wellington, how'd you get into EQ? Oh, I thought DLL was a URL. RIP. So Nick, it's weird about the stun. I don't know that it is necessarily damage so much as like school, because the stun is an evocation spell, and though it doesn't damage me, if you check it out, like it's in the direct damage section, which by the way I should use cease because it's just like a little bit less mana intensive. So the game wants to look at it as a damage spell. And they killed your brother, right, Beef? Oh, thanks. You know, that's my Moto haircut. No, dude, no. Why were they both still standing there? Look, you saw that? My dude is going for the root. First thing he did, he's like, oh, I see a guy, let's root him. You said the bad thing. So ever since Everquest upgraded their servers, it does this awesome thing where if no one's in a zone, mobs just chill. They don't go anywhere. After a long enough period of time, like a matter of minutes, they'll move. But you saw we were out of the zone for like 2 minutes. We went back in and they were still standing there. Mobs don't normally do that. Like there's no reason for them to stand there. Normally they would just like start waltzing back. All right. What's up, homie? This guy's trying to ambush me, man. All right, I'm rooted. We're committed now. Dude, it's scary fighting a wizard like with no lay on hands on deck. Even if I like should win level 20, like I'm 5 levels over this guy. Gotta root him like right now. Dude, they see my surname, they know what's up. Like round 2, let's go. Nice, since you were 4, that's awesome, dude. B, if you have like, if you ever see those kids who like are introduced to chess at like age 2, because the neuroplasticity in children is so high, their brain like develops with the concepts of chess like inherently as a part of it, so they're better at chess than other people are. Like they're like chess prodigies, you know what I mean? You're like probably an EQ prodigy. Your brain's like Everquest, WASD, move between server ticks. You probably play flawlessly, like a Everquest god. Versaire, I don't think so. Well, 50 plus is gonna be a different beast. My original goal was just to get to level 50. I never had an idea of like doing beyond 50. The big thing is that we play really hard to our strengths, and I do some other cheese too. So pretty soon here, we're gonna work on our Linuga faction. which is crazy, right? But I'll kill Troll. I'll kill Troll Captains and Troll Slayers, which increases my faction with Langnuga. After doing like 20 of those, I'll be able to turn quest items into her. So I'll turn in rubies. I will specifically be getting mallets. I mean, if I get an earring, dope. But really, I'm after mallets because I have Walking Sleep clickies then, and they don't really cost a lot. Like, yeah, ruby's 135 plat, but the mallet, when you're out of charges, sells for like 75 anyway. So I'll be walking around with 5 charges of Walking Sleep. If I ever get in a tough spot, I immediately slow the mob, and that helps a lot. But we're also going to have a Ghoulbane, because I'll either solo the Shin Lord or I'll quest for it. We'll have my Undead Nukes, and we'll be in Lower Guck. All those things combined means that like mobs don't run, so I don't have to worry about that at all. And I am hitting them for a ton of damage with my Undead Nukes, my Ghoulbane procs. And if things really get hairy, I've always got LOH, lull, taunt pulls, all that stuff. So because my arsenal, specifically with Undead, is so big, I'm able to stay with mobs that don't give the worst EXP ever. But if we were going to try to stay in Sol A, yeah, I'd have to kill things that were like tremendously lower level to me. Yeah, Origin. Dude, there's actually a fight on YouTube from one of my streams. Too lazy to post it right now. Big noob kick. What's going on, dude? Happy to see you here. But yeah, there's a video of me fighting the Minotaur Patriarch, I want to say, in Lower Guck, like live side. And as I'm fighting him, I'm at like 10% health and he's at like 5% health, and another Minotaur spawns right on top of me. I immediately root that Minotaur. My lay on hands is already down. I back up. I kill the Patriarch, loot the arms, the Azure Sleeves, and then I immediately Origin out before root breaks. It was crazy. I was so close to dead. I am, actually. There's your boy right there, noob kick. Hey, no problem, Berserk. My goal with the whole Pally thing, doing solo self-found hardcore, like I thought Pally was going to be one of the hardest classes that we could possibly do this with, and I wanted to kind of push the limits of what I thought a Paladin could do solo. So I'm glad to be using all these weird techs and stuff. You know, I just don't know Kaosora as well, so I'm not as comfortable with it. But I really should check it out, heals. I know there's like a lot of spiders down there. That's what I remember from my time in Kaosora, is like getting jumped by a billion spiders. This is Braxis. This is Paladin. So we had the original one on Aerodune. Then we did like a joke Lucklin Froglock one. I don't count that. We did the second one on P99. That one is still alive. He hasn't died. We did this one, which is the third one. But our P99 Paladin died like 90 times in like levels 1 through 10. So technically, this is a lot of Paladins. And this, I think this Paladin run, we restarted multiple times too in that 1 through 10 range, just getting killed. You know, it's so easy to die those first few levels to like a pathing, whatever. Yeah, P99 was a beast. I didn't have a lot of free time. It's starting to open up a little bit more now, but I basically stopped playing on the P99 because the time I would have available to me to play Everquest would get me like 1 yellow per stream. So I was like, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to do just this. You know, that sick disarm. So I came to this server basically, bronze. So I can get more done. But, you know, in the future, I'd be open to trying P99 again. My dwarf on P99 is pretty sick, actually. He's got the Scarab BP. He's basically like this dwarf, except... No, he's this dwarf. Like, he's got all the same gear, and he's level 17. He's got the Deepwater Harpoon. The only thing he doesn't have is the Karen Toy. But he's got the small Scarab BP. He's got the rusty shoulder pads. He doesn't have the Gorilla Hide mask, but he's got all the other, like, Bloodforge armor and stuff. Yeah, man, Faceless is doing great. Glad to hear that you were rocking the Faceless tag for a while, though. I wasn't around as much on Cello, but I really enjoyed the server. So Cello came out. I knew, you know, we knew before launch that I wasn't going to be able to play there long term. So I was part of what we were calling like a launch team, just like a launch leadership team, helping get things off the ground, which I probably just messed up more than helped with if you ask people today. But anyway, so I played there for like a week, and then I had to go TAD for a while, so I couldn't play anymore, which is like you know, I had to go on like work travel, I guess you would say. Let's see if I can get this bind off before sit regen puts me above 70. Then I came back when Sella was in Pop, or Gates of Discord, like the end of Pop. I did that. I did Gates of Discord. I did Omens of War and Dragons of Norath. I did up through Prophecy of Ro. Like the second week or third week of Prophecy of Ro, I quit playing on Cello. I went and I did like the server first Dragons on the new P99 server, and then I stopped playing EQ for a long time. Hey, good night, Zyathan. Good to see you again, dude. Gotta stay safe now, right? We're in it. Halfway, LOL. Yeah, Mr. Jones. Can only do the Tolling of the Dissonant Bells raid so many times before you just wanna, you know, hang it up. Man, this wizard. Feels like it would be really stupid to try to fight him. But he's really clogging up my spawns here. Yo, Norok, good to see you, man. I know, right? But it was a gift. I have to wear it, please. Right here, okay. I think this is out of range, but it would be cool. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I was thinking we could taunt through the wall. The wall's just a little bit too thick. LOL, yeah, Versaire. What was your name on Cello? Was it Versaire? One of the first 5 groups to 60 on Cello, Beef Wellington? The Cello grind was fun, dude. I was Goblin Gang. Booyah. Oh yeah, okay. Dude, Noob Kick, I knew you were gonna catch it. When I said it, I was like, I hate myself a little bit more after this. But yes, I did. It felt very bad, if you must know. I've drank the Kool-Aid, dude. I'm all in, you know what I mean? It's too late for me. There's no escape. Oh no, that's bad. We got Singe aggro, boys. Oh shit, he's got Spirit of Wolf. Thanks, Noob Kick. Appreciate you letting it slide, bro. Oh sweet, we got our pal Greater Kobold on one side and our buddy Singe on the other side. Quite the conundrum. I think I remember you just rage, especially when we were doing like the tacti splits and stuff, where we had like the smaller numbers. Right, Nick? I definitely wouldn't be in this zone if we hadn't done the Soleil practice and stuff. It boosted my Soleil confidence significantly. Made all this possible, you might say. Dude, Singe is so fast with that Spirit Wolf that when we zoned, he was just like, I'm out. Not even in line of sight around the corner or anything. He only passed through that hallway for like a second. We must have got this guy at exactly the wrong time in order to aggro Singe. See if we can't get a med tick. Oh, triple 36. Sorry, I was standing up. Please don't max hit me. Chanter's super fun. I mean, it's very powerful, especially in the early expansions. By GOD, I think it's getting a lot weaker because Charm is so heavily nerfed. Yeah, man. Didn't Singe kill like one of your hardcore characters, Noob? Plug it again. If you guys haven't already joined, we have a new community Discord out there. We started it on Friday. It's already got a bunch of people, so it's a good place to come hang out between the streams, see new or upcoming content. chat with me and some other EQ nerds. It's also where I'm going to be coordinating any kind of future static groups I do, future guilds I do on other TLPs or other MMOs in general. So if you haven't been in a static group before and you want to get that first experience with a static group, look no further. Jump in there and we'll get you going when TLP 2021 drops. Or if you have been in a static group and you're like, I want to do that again. Same deal, right? Yeah, you were playing that Necromancer the same time I was playing my Beast Lord in here. I remember that, noob. It's very hard, Norak. I don't think I could lead like a hardcore guild ever again. Execution. Are you Executioner, X? Don't worry, when we do a real TLP, I might play a monk again. It's been a long time since I did a monk though. Last time I played a monk on a TLP server was Cello, and that came out 2 years ago now. Oof, that's not gonna happen. Diet Zaide and I had a falling out. I don't know if you saw Versaire. I don't want to get into any kind of drama on stream, but it's well documented on the forums if you look. Oh, what's going on, Paladin X? The good old TFO days. I miss TFO. That was like one of the funnest guilds we've ever done. Just because there was like no pressure, no stress, you know what I mean? It was like you had a bunch of friends. Oh. You guys saw that lag, dude? Yeah, dude, we're dead. You guys saw the lag, right? It wasn't just me. Like I was walking straight and suddenly launched into the lava. Man, that sucks. Dude, right? So close on the origin. I want to see the clip. Anyone get the clip of the moment we launched off? You received a new parcel delivery. Who parceled me? Who dares parcel me? Yeah, it feels bad, man. Dude, I can't believe it happened. 25 levels in, it's all over. So what do we do now? I'm not gonna let Twitch chat vote on what we do because you guys always vote for me to do something that I end up hating, like Shaman or Enchanter. Yeah, I'm playing hardcore. Beast Lord. Too easy, man. Beast Lord's too easy. Beast is a thing, at least on this server. Man, yeah. Gellid, I feel like I should be counting death by lag. The thing is, if I don't, someone's gonna be like, we'll hit level 50 or 60, and someone will be like, asterisk next to it, you know what I mean? And it'll just drive me crazy. Warrior, rogue, paladin, monk. I don't know that we could do monk very effectively. Update my stream info. Permadeath Paladin dead at 25, new character Inc. I thought he was gonna go all the way, man. Rogue, probably not possible. A lot of people want Shadow Knight. Wow, I said I wasn't gonna let you guys choose, and here I am. I should just not even read chat. Alright, we're gonna do a Vashir Bard. That's what you guys get. Named Rukana. No, we're not gonna do that. I do always say I'm gonna make a ranger, but the thing is, I don't know if rangers are fun, man. Dude, I feel like EQ really conspired to stop someone who was just achieving too much in that moment, you know what I mean? I think Prathin came back, logged into his account, and pointed at me and sent me a few extra packets to make that happen. Well, my boy Shucklighter recently started his human ranger, so maybe that's what I should do. Let's look at ranger stats. All right, folks, all the ranger fans. So it says rangers should focus on dexterity. That's a lie. I can already tell from the 75 strength that this is going to be a bad ranger. Okay, so halfling ranger. Wait, yeah, I have ranger highlighted. Okay, we have 85 wisdom, 75 strength. Human would have 90, 80. So human beats halfling. Half elf is the worst of every class it could be. Yep. Dude, 65 wisdom. Why is their wisdom so low? Try a wizard. Yeah, I know that bridge it always messes with me, but I've never actually died to it before, unfortunately. Wood elf. Okay, let's look at wood elf. 85 wisdom. Terrible in all other stats. Human is what again? 80? Oh, come on. That's all the race options, right? Zaide RNG for Ranger or random number generator. Catch you later, Versaire. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Did anyone get the clip? Oh, we got it. Big Leok got it. Let's watch the clip. I'm gonna pull it up over here on the stream, I think. One second. Versaire, thanks for the follow, buddy. We're gonna have to add a capture. Add a window capture. Now we're gonna add display capture. And it's gonna be display 2. There we go. All right, let's watch this, guys. Replay my moment of failure. Play it in 25, okay. I'll go half speed.
I missed TFO, that was more...
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to my voice in half speed. All right, we're running, everything's good. Cut that wall nice and tight, just to see if there's a mob on the other side of it. Oh, yeah, dude. How does that even happen? I'm just running forward. Oop. I don't know, Dino. It just happens on that bridge sometimes. Let's watch it in normal speed. I don't want to see me fail to click origin again. Yeah, okay. When you watch it in normal speed, it's actually super obvious that it's some kind of lag issue. All right. I don't know. I feel like it should count though, boys. Doesn't it feel like it should count? We could do a poll. Leok, do you know how to do a poll? The gods of Twitch chat can vote to spare me. Is it /poll? Yeah, there we go. All right. All right, look at the top of the chat box. We have a poll open for 1 minute. Go ahead and get your votes in. Meanwhile, I'll hit this Freedy for Gelid. Current poll, lag death, mercy or no mercy? You tell me. Noob Kick in 5-3 fold making compelling cases right now. Jar pushed me. It's a good question, Olivia, I never really thought about it. It does. Don't worry, Noob Cake. Mercy's winning right now by a hefty margin. We got 32, 33. Do you see 91 people, Revs? I only see 80. LOL punch Democrats in here. I don't know, man. See, 12 people voted no mercy. That's 12 people who will be like, doesn't count when I ding 50. All right, let's look at this. Ranger really does not have a lot of wisdom. 12 Russian pots. I feel like my mana's gonna suck no matter what class I am. Oh, actually, what about this? SSF Hardcore Cleric. Am I crazy, chat? Would you like to see it? Not a dwarf, though. I agree with you, Beef. I know we made a poll, but I don't care about democracy. The people who voted the majority on the poll lose. Today hardcore wins. Yeah, so High Elf definitely the min-max, right? Because High Elf just biggest wisdom. We'll go High Elf. We just did a dwarf, right? So you guys want to see a High Elf? Oops, sorry, wrong one. Don't get your hopes up. That's Paladin. Here's a cleric. 60 strength. Oh god. 60 strength, dude. So 130 wisdom, 80 charisma, 60 strength versus dwarf. 45 charisma. Okay. Not the best. Dude, it's like, how does a dwarf cleric have the same charisma as a troll? You're telling me that if I saw a dwarf cleric and I saw a troll, my visceral human reaction would be the same in both cases? Like, the troll is just as likely to win me over as the dwarf? We're gonna go High Elf. We're gonna do the High Elf. Oh, okay. This was with all my stupid points in wisdom. Oh my goodness. Stamina. I don't need stamina. Dude, that the charisma hit really hurts when you're trying to do the lull shenanigans, right? That's true. I don't know, Chinchilla. You did the enchanter. Were you ever having any issues with carrying your armor and stuff? Human cleric. Let's look at the human stats. Human and. You know what though? If I go human cleric, I have to go human Burtox cleric. Be a blood saber. We got 110 wisdom, 80 strength, 85 stamina, 75 charisma. So we could get the human cleric is arguably superior. Yeah, Token. My paladin got killed. I was running and I hit a lag spike on stream and I landed in a lava pit. We're going human. And we're gonna go Burtox. Subtract these stamina points though. Oh, it won't even let me do that. Okay. Honestly, I don't know that 5 stamina is better than 5 strength in this case. Yeah, guys, I know about the Amy Snare necklace. I do. I get it. But, like, the neck actually sucks. It's like a 3-second snare. Think about it. At this point, you're just going, like, I'm going Burtox human for flavor. Because, like... No, you know what? We're not thinking about it anymore. We're going. We're going right now. Do it now. Skullman6, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. I should have just gone Rotset Knife so I could use a shielded knife. Ugh, look at his UI. Don't look at all my character names. What was my last character named? Zaide Paladin? Mangler? Windowed? Hot buttons, loadouts. Socials, I guess. Could I pick the ugliest human face? I will promptly do that, low res. Everquest has to reference one file and then move some boxes around. Better take 10 minutes. Or better crash. Okay, there we go. This might be the worst human face. What is this? Oh, disgusting. Get this fake ass light out of here. Your fate lurks in disease and bile, the blood of Bertoxilus. Beneath the grounds of Fate Arena, the rotting bones of fallen warriors marks the entrance to the underworld. In these shadowy depths lurk the blood sabers and other minions of the Lord of Disease. Seek out Zator Demiagar. He shall initiate you in this circle of darkness that eats away at the world above. Dun, dun, dun. How can you not choose that one though? Or that one? These are the only 2 acceptable human face models. If you use this model, you're a cop in real life. This is definitely the worst model. All right, Zator, what's up, dude? Thanks for my tunic. fix my window size here. Buttons need to be 85, I think I have them set to. Hot buttons, button size. For some reason it doesn't save my button size. Alright, let's do this. Such a weak chin, right? Dude, the Kano sewers are so cool. Check this out. Actually, I want to show you something. I used to always wonder what this thing was. I was always like, dude, is this supposed to be like a lever that they never added a function to? Anyone know what this thing is before I show you? I'll tell you right away if no one spoils it. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go show you. Actually, you could see through the wall. It's just the torch. Mystery solved. You guys were here when we saw another one. Dude, look how cool these are. Other people have guards and like armor, human dudes. Our guards are some of the fiercest, most dangerous combatants in classic Everquest. This is compelling Everquest content. So I'm actually pretty interested in seeing what our faction is going to be like with most of Kanos. I've never done a Bertox cleric before. Obviously, I assume it's going to be really, really bad. Courage. Dude, I almost just got this buff on my Paladin. I don't think I can swim out of here. I think I'm going to get piranha'd if I try. Like, the smart play here is simply to take the South Kanos zone line underneath the arena. There's my boy. We're dead. Oh, if not for that spin stone right there. Come on. No, we're dead. All right, we're just going to remake that character really quick and jump back in. Not do it stupidly. This character is named, what, Zaide Cleric. As long as we give it the exact same name on the same server, it will automatically use the same UI. Hey, it's where we wanted to be. World record. Fastest SSF of all time. Fastest one ever. No asterisks in this chat, low res. Can't do it. We learned a lesson, which is don't be an idiot. For some reason, I have to learn that lesson frequently. Delete character. Zaide, Cleric. Okay. Which, by the way, hey, Leok, or somebody, get ready to clip this. Actually, I'll clip it. Delete Cleric. Character. Zaide, Paladin. Feels bad, boys. Human. Male. Zaide, Cleric. Bertox. Enter world. Summon Inrook and summon Fippy Darkpaw. Alright, let's do it. Inrook coming right up. Here comes Fippy. I'm mad. I know that I changed it to Bertoxilus. Okay, then we changed our class. I don't think there are any incredible Bertox quest items. What's up, Ishiwatari? So the Paladin died. I hit a lag spike while in Soulsec A, and I got launched into the lava. That's how the Paladin died. This seems like a good opportunity to let you guys know that. So normally, right, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Friday and Mondays. That's my stream times. Due to the holiday, I'm gonna miss the next Friday and Monday. Cleric, Bertox. We'll see. As soon as I get back from like whatever I'm doing, my out of the area travel here for the holidays, I will stream that first day back. God, look at the receding hairline on this guy. That way the gap's not as long, you know what I mean? Oh, hey Slazik, welcome back from doing your dishes. Some things have happened while you were away. Don't die again, LOL. Nick, cleric. Yeah, you know the biggest problem with the cleric is I'm not going to be able to use taunt cheese. But really, the cleric is going to have all the abilities the paladin did except for the taunt at such a much lower level. I'm going to be beating undead up almost right from the get-go. Like, we get the good undead spell, I want to say at like 15. Chinchilla, if Chinchilla's still in here, he'll know. In fact, our first undead nuke is so early that it's good even when we get it. Unlike the paladin, who you basically can just skip the first undead nuke. Huh. Minus 25 with Priest of Life, that's not that bad. We just check this out right here. Dubious. Modern EQ is very soft. They don't make you KOS in your hometown. Oh, you've been watching. Rip, 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 yep. If you guys didn't know this, once you get into the prisons section of the Canos Aqueducts, you can find the evil people's area. Oh god, who's out here? I know one of you guys. Don't kill me. You can find the evil section just by following the bones. It leads you right up to the little invisible wall there. Ooh, you know what? If anyone would be KOS, it would be these dudes. Not Endrick, but our boy Dubious. I don't even know if guild leaders can be KOS anymore. Skip. Missed it. Feels bad. They probably thought they were really funny when they put where this guy sits. Let's put the augment vendor right in the cart. Time to kill some rats. You know it. You know, something cool that we could do on this character is we can go to Ocean of Tears and level up on Undead Island. And we'll make a ton of plat. Actually, we won't, because we'll be killing the skeletons, not the gargoyles. Oh yeah, Hammer of Wrath. There we go. Our summon hammers actually are good. Yeah, there's not a lot of good weaponry that we can do. Actually, we might be able to do the Shining Star of Light, but it might not even be super beneficial to do it. Huh, what's up, Lashun Nova nerd? This guy is my my follow alert. I dutifully spent an hour making him transparent by opening him in MS Paint and giving him a full white background and then removing all the white. Today is actually the last day that you guys will see that follow alert. I have like an animated alert, and during this stream I actually got an email that it was ready. So much terrible loot. Yeah, they're going to be really nice. What we need to do right now is start right off the bat with Decaying Skeletons. Get that Bane Strike. Pump it up. Wrecked. Summon Fibby Darkpaw. You got it, buddy. Alright, bye, Fibby. Bash? Okay. Actually, I don't want Bash there. Goodbye, move there. We want Bash here. I need to buff myself. Thanks, Rekt. Glad you like it. Rekt, were you here when we did all the other ones? Somebody page Seeger. Let him know I'm rolling my cleric. I want to grow up to be like him. Dude, that's the next level play. Man, Rekt, you were posting some awesome screenshots in the Discord earlier today and yesterday. For those of you guys who don't know, Rekt basically has his screenshots like from like 1999. Posted a lot of goodies. Rekt, aka Korzax from Faceless and or FOH forums fame. All right, here's the first test. Can we solo a yellow? That splintering club right there will be dope for us. Can't loot this lore item. Oh, I'm looting a bunch of that trash. Boom. Nah, you didn't go overboard. Post more. It's always good. Oh shit. Oh, I'm out of mana. Oh, we're running. Can't catch me. I've got 73 velocity. Watch this. Oh, sorry, 33. 30 velocity, normal speed. 33. Impossible to catch. So I get that sit regen tick. Dang, dude. Fizzle into feels bad. Right, I'll have enough for one heal. I almost want to zone this guy so that I don't suicide him to the guards because I want that club. Low levels, like everyone sucks so much, including the mobs, that it's really luck. Like if he just misses the next one and I hit for full damage, it's over. That right there was half damage. Uh-oh. A job well done. 428. Let's see how big this upgrade is. 430. I'll take it. Yeah, about to get out of the way of that. Big Fippy with the crack staff. Yeah, that's true. The Nectulus Wizard Spire has a ton of good undead there. Or even in North Row, there's a bunch of undead you can fight. That's so strange, Leok. I've got to check what the permission issues are there. I see the problem, Leok. You're not a verified member for some reason. Now you're a member. You can view them all with impunity. Wrecked with another Fippy Dark Paw. Kill a yellow decaying skeleton. Increase my my weapon quality. Immediately die to slightly lower level skeleton. Yeah, right. You know the worst part about being a Burtox cleric is that when I turn in my Null Fangs, it's gonna hurt my faction with my home guild. It's pretty trash. I think Bandit Sashes might be the same thing too, because it's a Paladin quest. It's not a good look. Yeah, even though it's great plat. Well, you know what? It would be killing a bunch of not undead mobs anyway, so it's kind of like... It would be a big waste of time for me. A beggar pathing. Yo, look at that. Is that a ranger? Yeah, it's a ranger beggar. Alright guys, we've been going at it for 2.5 hours right now. I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping up the stream here. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry that you had to see yet another hardcore solo self-found character die. One of these days, we'll get 1 to 50 or even 60. It might be this one. We never know. My next time back on stream will be maybe like next Wednesday, if I had to guess. But I can't guarantee that I won't be on before then. We'll see. That said, let's go ahead and launch a quick raid. Who are we gonna raid? Larry's on. Let's raid Larry. Alright, if you want to raid level up Larry, go ahead and hit raid now. Got just a few seconds. Get in there, get in there. Join us in this raid. Alright, we're going.